Morning, day traders. Mike with Ripper Die Trading. Looking at a bunch of stuff this morning. I got AMD up right now just because it's kind of my go-to, as we all know. I'm looking at Qualcomm, Netflix, and JMIA on another screen. Qualcomm went crazy yesterday. Got about a minute till the market opens. Alrighty, got 5 seconds to the bell. Gotta be a little careful. I usually would like to buy here at 28, but I don't like to buy on the first candle. What's the lowest we got here? Low of 03. Yep, well, this is, so far would have been a pretty good place, but try not to do that guessing game stuff. I was thinking about getting short right up here. That'd have been a quick little profit as well, but still second minute. I don't like to play that game. Man, oh man, Qualcomm is running some more. While I was looking at Qualcomm, I didn't see this thing get up here again. Dadgummit, that'd have been a perfect spot. Oh well. Curious to see if we can get all the way down to 28. There it is, and it's not a whole lot of people there. See, that sucks. So this is exactly where I was looking to get in it, and I was not paying attention. Now I probably would have gotten out right here. I would have taken maybe half here, but it came down pretty quick, so I could have probably. What about that? I was thinking about getting in long at 28, and especially when we were at 28.98 and it started to hold, but I don't know. I'm just so gun shy lately. I'm either completely reckless or gun shy. There's no in between right now. Wow. If you'd have bought Qualcomm right at open right now, you'd be up over $3 a share. Probably not going to bounce here. I don't know. There's a lot of people there. A ton of people were at 28 this time. Man, SPY's crapping hard right now. Still a bunch of people there. Oh, getting ate up. It's about to get through, it looks like. That was dumb. We'll see if it works out. It's hit this 28 bunch of times, so if it gets through, it's gonna go hard. This, you don't want to do it right here though. This was dumb. This is more of a long position on my plan, but we'll see. Oh, see, what a dumbass. Too impatient. I might get lucky and it might work out, but the only thing, every SPY's dumping hard right now, but this thing, it's been fighting at 28, and there's a bunch of people stacked up there at 28. I was just thinking that if it got through there, that was going to be a big drop, but as you can see, at the moment, it's not working out. Oh, not as many people there this time. This could be where we break through. It looks more like a bounce though. Putting an order to get out at 28.09. I don't know. I'm gonna cancel that for just a second. there's tons here. 20. That's what I'm saying. If we get through this, it's gonna drop pretty quick. I think. So many people buying at 28 right now. There, got through it for a second. Let's see if it can get through these last couple. I would have thought we'd see a bunch of selling right now. There it goes. Well, it did what I thought, but it wasn't a very good risk reward. I should have been a little bit more careful there. Still, the place I missed was right here. This was a perfect place for me to get in. I'm in for half shares right now, only 500, so this has to go for a while for me to make any decent money. All right, we just filled the gap, so I need to be careful here. A lot of times it can bounce at the gap. I think it's, I don't know. For some reason I would assume it would keep going. I have no reason to think that really, other than gut feeling that it's going to get beat up today and it's going to pass through there. We want it to stay below 28 for sure. Break below that gap. Where's that gap? 93. And get through 93 right here. Let's get eat up. We're in 92. All right. We could see a pretty good little drop now. Took half of it because we're hitting this line of resistance here. And that usually means it's going to die hard. That usually happens when I take half. There we go, breaking through. Next stop, 27.50, I guess. We'll see. Just gotta stop it. I just trailing stop at the moment for the rest. Although I'm just gonna get out here. That's not bad for. Whoa, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Not bad for 500 shares. Let's see what else we can do. I knew I would remember that there was 2770 coming up on resistance right here, or support, and it had been strong a couple days ago, so that's the only reason I jumped out of that where I did. I mean, it could keep going. I just knew that it was coming up, so I just jumped out. So we did pretty good from 28 down to 27.74. About a 24-cent gain, but we had another about 24 cents right here we could have had. And to be honest with you, I would have probably sold right here at the 28 line, and at that point probably not got in here, because that was not the best, safest in it. I mean, it hit it and it came back and hit it, just felt like it with SPY tanking and it beating this thing up, that it had a good chance of breaking through it and having a pretty good drop. And once it did get through, you see we got a pretty good drop. So if it gets back up to 28, I might look for another short now that it's broke below it. And actually, it's not a terrible place to short here either, right where it's at. But I'm going to be greedy and look for 28. I want to see if it can get that high. I want to see what's on level 2 over here, see if there's a ton of people stacked up on selling to keep it below. But I don't know if we're going to get high enough for me to see. And that's the thing, a stock will sit here and play with you right at your level, and you'll get anxious and jump in, and then it'll go exactly where you're waiting for. So, and then the times you don't jump in, it doesn't get there. That's the way it feels anyways. Man, oh man. Is this a reversal or just a little pullback? My finger's trying to get me to go short right now. I had to move it away from the short button because I really want to be stingy and wait for closer to 28. Because if it breaks through 28, it's going to pop. So if I'm in right here and it hits 28, I'm going to get, if I put in a stopped out real quick, or if not, then it could just rip 10 cents while I'm still in. So that's why I like to wait for it, to see what's going on over it. Okay, there's a bunch of people stacked up there. So decision time. Let's see it again. It's probably too late now. I should have gotten in there if I was going. Now there's a bunch of people at 95. Going right through them. Yep. So 28, it sat there long enough for me to get in if I wanted to, and I just kind of pushed out on it. definitely had it right there. And with this line, I would have sold half right now. And then see, it would have gone right through it. I'd still be, I'd have to see this. If this thing got back to 90, then I would probably get out. If I hadn't been a little puss and went ahead and pulled the trigger short here. Yep, so I got out right here. Which, you know, would have been only been like about a $60 or $70 win with 500 shares, but let's see what. This is scary right here. A scary stock. It moves so fast. Today, anyways. I had a little deal with Apple yesterday, a settlement with Apple. It's been ripping ever since. If I fuck with this, it's gonna be a small size. Of course, you know, the way things always seem to work for folks is, you know, I'll do a small trade. I'll do a 100 share trade here and it'll work out great. But if I do a 500 or 1,000, I'll get crunched on it. Look how much volume this thing did in the first minute. Over 4.5 million shares. Now we're down here at, you know, 500,000, which seems low. A lot of people selling at 49. There it goes. I'm a winner. I tried to hit short there at about 60 and I moved it away. Which I'd be losing right now, but not a whole lot with just 100 shares. Yeah. This thing moves so fast. If this was AMD, I'd probably be thinking about shorting right here. A bunch of people there. This is just crazy. If it gets to 49, there's so many people selling right there at 49. Damn it. When it was at 70, I was thinking about hitting it again. There it goes. Boom. Hit 49 and died. There's so many people. Oh, that's 81.49. I'm losing it. Still, if I had clicked, when I was thinking about hitting it at 80.70, it's a good spot. I just now it's right back to 80.70. No. Yeah, I wouldn't have sold with only 100 shares there. I would have only been up like $20 and maybe no. I would have been up almost $50. I don't see anything I'm excited about right now. Wow, that's crazy. I was sitting here watching that 81.50 on here, and I almost put an order in for 81.50, thinking that if it popped up that high, if I got filled, what was the high? 49. I wouldn't have got filled. All right, that makes me feel a little better, because there's so many people sitting at 81.50. You would expect it to just kick it and go. So I'd have been a freaking a penny away from making over $1 move. If when I see something like that, I should give it a couple pennies, especially on something that moves this fast. But I didn't put an order in, so it doesn't really matter. That's something like, here's one at 79.30, a bunch of people. So you put in a limit here. Maybe 79.30 comes into play and it does the same thing. Boom, right back up. Yeah, I have no business messing with this stock, actually. So fast. Now the next stack is at 81.34. And it's 79.30. Let's just see what happens. That's $1 below there and $1 above, basically. That you got orders sitting straddling this thing at $1 both ways. 81.30ish and 79.30ish. So I'm looking over at AMD right now, and when we talked about not being a puss and shorting at 28, well, we're right back down to that 27.70 area again. Although it bounced back so quick, I would have been out. I wouldn't have got this full move, but this bounce right at 80? No. Got a little below it. Just kind of going sideways at the moment. Judging by the 5 minute here, you would tend to think that the trend line it's got going right now, that this thing is going to go down. There it goes a little bit down. All right. Let's see what happens to that 79, if we can get to 79.30. Let's see, 79.30. Let's just put a line on there for shits and giggles. Oh, God. God damn it. $81.34. Let's just see what happens if it gets to any of these. Ought to be fun. What is that line? It's supposed to be 79. Alright, that's supposed to be 81. There we go. We want to see what happens at either one of these lines. And we're getting close to the 79.30. So let's pretend we had an order out there for 79.40 and see what happens. I'm house sitting for my ex-dog. I'm not house sitting. My previous dog from a previous marriage is hanging out at the house, and my new dog from my fixing-to-be new marriage keeps fucking with it. I think you could probably hear the old dog give him some business. Alright, SPY is really starting to dump right now. Well, it's starting to. It's continuing to dump right now. It's getting close to be down $2 for the day already. Alright, this is getting boring. This isn't doing anything. What else is going on? AMD's fucking getting crushed. It's down to $27.50 right now. It's 50 cent move since I said we should have got short. Probably a pretty decent place to get a little bounce by. It's below 50 now. 48 area. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of people trying to hold it down at 50. Tons there. Yeah, we were talking about not being a puss right here. What a move it's made since we got scared. we'll see how this turns out. Low of 46. We were talking about buying around the 50 area a minute ago. But I don't know if it's going to hold or not. Its little friend Nvidia has hit a resist or support line as well and bounced, but now it's coming back toward it. So this looks like it's going to continue down. Oh, let's see what's going on. I don't want to mess with cute Qualcomm anymore. Too much action there. I never even heard of this. Oh, wait. No. No shit. I was thinking about pulling the trigger and I didn't even change my montage here yet. This thing, I was thinking about buying around $50. Slight uptrend going on. Really slow though. How much volume we got here? Yeah. Very low volume. Forget about that. I mean, it can still work out, but I don't like them moving super fast, but I also don't like them moving snail speed like that either. Nothing there. Nvidia just cracked through support, so I bet AMD is about to do the same. Let's just peek at it one more time. Well, Nvidia did crack it, but it bounced right back. We're going short, screw it. Let's see what happens here. Time to break. Oh man, a ton of people there at 250 or 27.50. I wish I'd have seen that before I went short. We're gonna have to work hard to get through that. This could have been could be the bottom after me seeing all those people stacked at 50. Let's see if we can get through it right here. More people jumping in at 27.50. This is where I was saying a minute ago is a good place to buy, but hopefully I was wrong. Because I'm short now. He got through it for a second. Get through it. Eat it up. All right. I have an option today that is finally working out. Come on. Just dive right through this thing. Alright, this is no good here. We don't want it to get above that green line there. In case it rockets. Where are we at? 59. No, we don't really want 59. Let's do it 62. Just in case it jumps up on me, I got it up there. Take us out at 62. I'm thinking about getting out a little quicker if this thing doesn't bust through right here. We need some volume to get through here. Video's bouncing. Come on, eat through 49. Need some volume. Eat these things up and drop. $50, $50, $50, $50. Just come on. Sell, 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 sell. There's not a shit ton of. I mean, it's less people than the last time, so we're making a dent in this 27.50 area. All right, we need to get a big drop here. Get away from 27.50. Where am I in it? 53. I took off half of it. And get the rest out. There's a lot of people at 40 there. So, worked out pretty good. Now it went right through 40, didn't it? Dang. We had such a problem with 50. There was more people stacked at 40. It's not completely through it yet, but there's a ton of people sitting there. I think I might be done. At least done with the streaming part. Nothing's really got my attention right now, so I might just call this a good day on a little bit of shares. Hell, it sucks that I was trading half shares. It's been a good little day with full share. Well, that's all for today. You guys have a good one.